What up, everybody? What up? This week has been jam packed, and you are now live for another episode of the Connectz radio show, man. Blessed to be here. We got another amazing guest for y'all. This gentleman has literally been tearing up the scene for the last few years, not just the Midwest, but across the country, man. I'm honored, blessed to have him here, man. But of course, you know what this is. It's the Connectz radio show. If you ain't connected, you ain't respected. And every episode is brought to you by bettersblock.com. Get your buzz up.com, midwestmixtapes.com, the Fleet DJs, the Nerve DJs, and of course the Midwest Connectz, man. Without further ado, this dude been holding it down from ESTL to Jacksonville, Illinois, man. Holding it down. Give it up for Bay G, Connectz Radio. What up, Bay?
What's going on, man? What's going on, man? I appreciate you for having me, man. I appreciate the opportunity to come in here, man, and talk a little noise with you, man. Keep you updated on what's going on with me.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you popping in, man. Talk to us. I know you keep a hectic tour schedule. You doing show after show. Weren't you just in Quincy last night?
Yeah, man. It was, man. Shout out to Quincy, man. Shout out to Quincy, man. It was turned, bro. Man, we had an all-age event at Joker's Lounge last night, man. It was unbelievable, man. The energy was amazing, man. The crowd participation was just outstanding, man. They showed so much love, man. There was no static in the air. It was a good night, man. So it's great.
That's all you can hope for when you get out of town. All you can hope for is to get in there, get a nice show, and get out. Shouts out Good Vibes for putting that one on, man. James is a good dude. Talk to us about some of the artists that was rocking with y'all last night.
So last night it was from my camp. It was just me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I went in there, man, solo dolo with some of the homies and some of my peoples, some of my supporters I had with me, and it was lit, man. But the artists that was on the card, you know what I'm saying, that was, that wasn't with my camp, man, they was dope artists, man. They had a lot of energy, man. Some of the artists was, they ain't have a lot of energy music, but they had music you can really feel, you know what I'm saying? And
right.
It was dope, man. It was dope.
No, that's what's up, man. That's definitely what's up. So talk to us about keeping a hectic tour schedule, because if you're not in Quincy, you're in St. Louis. If you're not in St. Louis, you're in Chicago or Memphis. Or talk to us about how you book that amount of shows, and then talk to us about giving dope performances that many times a month.
Well, man, that's what kind of keeps me going. You know what I mean? I look forward to that. Like I'm what you call the live show killer. You know what I'm saying? So,
for sure.
And when you go to these different cities and these different spots and people see you for the first time, you know what I mean? You give them a little taste. You know what I'm saying? They gonna wanna bring you back, or they might have something going on over here in this this same camp, but they might got something going on elsewhere in this other city. Like, man, listen, we want to bring you over here in Memphis, or we want to bring you over here to this spot, and we like your energy, bro. We want you to bring that same energy and that same aura and that same vibe to a whole different, a whole nother, what I'm saying, a whole goddamn another market. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And that's one thing you do. You in the No Brainer camp, y'all always bring the energy. Y'all come out deep. Y'all make it look like a movement everywhere y'all go. Do you think that's influenced promoters or show hosts to keep bringing you guys back?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. That's a huge key component, man. At the end of the day, talent is talent. Talent is everywhere. But one thing that's always gonna beat talent is your ability to be marketable. You know what I'm saying? Your ability, like how can a person look at you and what do they see when they look at you? How can we make money off this guy? How can we use this guy as a tool to make money? You know what I'm saying? And if you coming through the door with 20 plus people, they drinking all night, it's a good vibe, they got a good set, good performance, it's just good, all around the board. Then how could you not book these guys? How could you not get these guys elsewhere? How could you not show the world? And then for promoters, it's like I said, when they bring you to other cities and stuff like that, it's like now they get to brag on you in a light, hey, I got these guys coming from yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying? They kind of make them look good. You feel me?
Right. So, like I found this talent. I'm breaking this artist here in the market. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So talk to us about the No Brainer camp, how you guys kind of started and where you guys started in your music career, how you guys started in your music career.
Well, my brother, actually my oldest brother, his MB Hang, I know MB Hang.
Shout out to Hang the homie. Shouts out Hang, man.
Hang, he been rapping for, since we was, that's my oldest brother. So he been doing this for a while, man. Probably, 8, 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And I went off to school to play ball. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
at the same time and token, I wasn't really taking it serious. You know what I'm saying? But I was still, with the music. I still had music was always a passion. You know what I'm saying? So when it was time for me to actually, when I got to college and ball, and bro was still doing it, I decided to start really doing it. Then I had my peer group around me,
Right.
influencing me like, bro, you got it. People don't, you got your own sound. You don't sound like nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So let's introduce this sound to the world. So I just, I started to take it serious. We got together, we came up with the name No Brainer. It was a no brainer because we felt like we had all the pieces. You know what I'm saying? We had the
Yeah.
energy guy, we got a pain guy, we got a guy that do this, we got a street team, we got this, we got that. It was just a no brainer for us to, go on and put it together. So that's where the name came from.
No, and it's a dope logo, and the brand is definitely known regionally. I wouldn't even say you guys are local. Y'all have smashed so many shows recently that it's a regional buzz. Talk to us about what that's like. That feeling of having people want you to come and want you to rock out. What is that like? That emotion, like I'm being vulnerable, I'm presenting my music, and people are really rocking with it.
Man, it's really like it's a feeling that you really can't explain. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's an in the moment feeling. It's like it's like it's like it's unmatched. You know what I mean? It's like,
For sure.
when you up there on that stage, you know what I'm saying, and you can, you read body language. You know what I'm saying? You read body
Absolutely.
language. You see the eye contact. You see the anticipation in these people. You see the people antsy. You see what's going on, and all of that in my eyes is energy.
Oh yeah.
All that is energy. I feed off all that. So then when it's time to press play and go, shit, hey, I done got all of this energy, all this anticipation, all these eyeballs, they waiting, and we finna turn this motherfucker up.
I know
Straight
that's
like
right.
that.
And it's the truth, because I was actually introduced to you almost 2 years ago at this point. Y'all was
Mm-hmm.
really pushing the pop out single, which by the way is, hey, that joint still turning the club. I still play it in the club. Be turning the club up for me.
Yeah.
But talk to us about kind of the making of that song. Because people need a lead single, and when I think of you guys, that's what I literally think pop out. These
Mm-hmm.
niggas, cha-cha, you know what I mean? The whole y'all
Yeah.
got the dance together, like it's a whole thing. So talk to us about how you knew that was the one to kind of latch on to.
I kind of knew it was the one personally when I made it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's hard to kind of move me, you know what I'm saying? I critique music, real harsh myself, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't
Right.
listen to a lot of music like that, but it was a vibe, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even talking about very lyrically, even though the lyrics is on point, but not lyrically. You can just listen to that song. Anytime you can listen to anything without knowing the song and you turned up to it like you know the song, you
Yeah.
know it's the one, you know what I'm saying? So that's how really that came about. But how it came about, just when we make a lot of times making music with me and my group, me personally, like creating music come from being at the kickback, or we
Right.
all together and we chilling, or we, vibing out, having a little drink with the guys, we at the crib, yada yada yada, and hey, throw that beat on. What y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And shit, we came across kickback beat. I mean, we came across a pop out beat. And
Mhm.
at first I ain't even have pop out to it. We was just freestyling to it, coming up with different little things to it. And when they left, you know what I'm saying, went home and everything, bro, I stayed up all night long, bro. All night long. And bro, I fell asleep at the table with the pen still in my goddamn hand, bro. You
That's a
feel
good
me?
night, man. He was feeling it, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Because, like I said, that song is dope. The energy's high, and it's very it's catchy, and it's very marketable. So yeah, y'all definitely got a hit on y'all hands from that. Now, I'm not sure, obviously, the order how the songs came about, but you got a joint with Boosie that did numbers on the tube. So
Yeah.
you go from Pop Out, the joint with Boosie is called Stakeout, right?
Yeah.
Y'all got the video and everything. How did you
Mhm.
link with Boosie? How did you convince him to be in the video?
So we had a mutual a mutual guy, you know, between the both of us, which is he goes by the name of Quavo Badass. You know, shout out to
Okay.
Quavo Badass. He's part of Boosie's A&R team. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So this is a guy I've been following, and you know, was following me at a point in time before, you know, any of the song even came about. You know what I'm saying? So back when COVID hit, you know, him being a part of Boosie's A&R team, you know, he was, you know, also, you know, on his page, I was able to see that Boosie was offering the deals on the verses. You know,
Right.
you come through, he knock out the verse, yada yada yada. So with me and him having a relationship already, it was a little, you know, it was a little expedited. It was a little, you know, I ain't really had to go the business route like that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It was more direct. So anytime you got a direct connection and you got the means to go do it,
Do it.
shit, you go do it.
Yeah, you
So at the
gotta do
same
it.
Yeah, so at the same time and token, you know, the song was, you know, I knew the song was good, you know, but Boosie and his camp, you know, after we recorded the song, shit, they asking me when we shooting the video. It wasn't even
Right.
really as much as I had to convince them, you know, when we shooting the video. The song was just catchy to them, and it was a good song, and they felt like it could go somewhere. So shit, as soon as the goddamn recording session was over and we listened to it a couple times, all they asked was like, "So when we shooting the video, bro?"
Yeah, that's
So
love. And did you shoot the video? Where'd you guys shoot it at?
we shot the video actually in Atlanta at Hood Rich Studios.
Nice.
Shout out
Shouts
to
out
Hood
to
Rich, man.
yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Shouts out Hood Rich, man. That was a power move. That was a power move, and it definitely. Do you feel like that helped change your positioning, kind of not just in your scene, but in the rap scene? Period.
Oh yeah, for sure. Cause man, I did it like it wasn't planned, or you know, it's never really a planned way to do things. But when I was actually recording at Boosie Studio, you know, I had my manager on Facebook Live the whole time.
Right.
So while he's on Facebook Live, I'm constantly checking the numbers, you know, seeing what it's doing. And I didn't know it was gonna do what it did. So at one point in time, like the numbers got up to like almost 1,000 eyeballs on Facebook.
Oh wow.
So that in turn led to a buzz within itself. So
And then
now
people was waiting on it. Yeah.
yeah, so now you know with almost 1,000 people watching your Facebook Live, you know, and it's organic. You know, this ain't me.
Yeah.
You know, this is no group, son. No, this is me just pressing live in the studio with Boosie, and now I got 800 and you know almost 900 eyeballs on live. So now when I get off live, guess what? I got 100 friend requests. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I post a snippet of I post a cover art of me and Boosie coming soon on Instagram, and Boosie posted on his shit. Now I got 2,000 extra Instagram followers, and you
For
know
sure.
stuff like that. So you know that's what led to that buzz. And then I was just active, bro. I was just I was live every day, you know, until the
Right.
song even came out. I was live every day, you know, getting people to go, hey, go follow me here, go follow me there. And I didn't even have no music drop yet. You know what I'm saying? Nothing was
For
on there. Hey,
sure.
go follow me here, man. Go follow my Instagram. Yada yada yada. And then you go to my Instagram and it says 0 pictures. You know what I'm
But
saying?
hella followers. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. That's how you do it. Now, that my question is, I've been searching a little bit. Do you have a full project out, or you just been dropping the singles?
I just been dropping the singles, man, because you know, a lot of people is wanting me to drop a project, you know, because
Right.
they want to get that full feel, you know, and it's always a different feel when you drop a whole project versus a single. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It's like going to McDonald's versus going to goddamn Texas Roadhouse or some shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But at the same time, and token, I tell people like this, man, I really want that notoriety, you know, first before I drop a project. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
feel like you dropping these singles, I'm giving people a little taste, you know, of you know, versatility here and there. He ain't just so turned on this track, you know, it's a little chill, but more, you know, giving people a little versatility and still creating that buzz, still growing that buzz and getting that notoriety. So now when I get that notoriety that I want, when I drop that project, I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna move itself
For
in a
sure.
sense.
Building that base one song at a time. And that definitely makes a lot of sense. Speaking of, we got a brand new joint dropped less than 2 weeks ago. We're gonna spin it here on the Connectz radio show. Go ahead and introduce the new single for me.
Man, this is new single, man. Right now it's called Kickback, man. I made this single, man, because me and the homies, man, we grew up in the kickback scene. You know what I'm saying? We ain't grew up in the clubs like that. We was always at the kickback, the house parties. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, Kickback, man, right here, man. Tune in. Let's do it.
Come on, YouTube. Uh-uh. I'm gonna try to restart it real quick. Beiji, Kickback. This is the official audio, brand new single. We gonna spin it right here on the Connectz radio show.
Ralph can't play. RP my nigga Woo Dog, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Hey, hey. I ain't in with the chit chat. Breaking nigga hair like a Kit Kat. All you gon' hear is click clack. You finna get. Get your shit cracked. Shotgun came with a kickback. Chilling at the motherfucking kickback. Big pockets, yeah, big racks. Big pockets.
It's acting up on me, G. It's acting up on me, baby G. Let me reload it real quick. We're gonna run it back. What I'm gonna do is ask you about the inspiration for the song while we go ahead and get it together, because that's what I was gonna do after. So obviously it's about the kickback. You kind of gave it to us earlier about that's kind of your inspiration and how you get in your mode to write. So talk to us about what made you want to make a song about that.
And just just kind of giving people a kind of the feel like of how we grew up. You know what I'm saying? Growing up in the environment we grew up. You know what I'm saying? And watching your friends die. You know what I'm saying? And every week, you getting phone calls about this. All bad news. This person in the hospital. This person hurt. You know what I'm saying? So we me and my group, me and my camp, we tried to stay away from like the club scene for a while. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
in that time, the kickbacks became popular. You know what I'm
For
saying? The
sure.
house parties became lit, and I feel like, a lot of people start pigging back off that because the social media age started really getting popping during my era. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, that's when we start really documenting all of that, getting on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, so we start really going crazy on all of that. And I feel like, locally, I'm not saying like globally or nothing like, but people around was, catching the wind of that, and they start doing kickbacks. Now every weekend people it's a kickback here. All roads lead to this address. You know what I'm saying? I know you done got a text message like that before. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
saying? So we was one of the ones who started that type of text. All roads lead to boom this address. So you know
Nice. All right. Well, shit. I'm gonna see if we if we got the technical difficulties cleaned up, we're gonna get this joint spinning right here on the Connectz Radio Show. Still acting up, fam.
RP my nigga Woo Dog.
Man, we must be breaking the net right now, man.
Yeah, I'm not going crazy. Everybody tuned in.
Yeah,
Everybody
man.
tuned in. All right, so
No,
this is
come
what
on.
we'll do. We're gonna finish up the interview. I'm gonna play it on the exit because I don't want to waste too much more of your time trying to get that together. I do want to say I appreciate you stopping by the show and turning up with us. What can we expect, man? 2023, everybody's telling us it's gonna be their Jordan year, it's gonna be their best year ever. You know what I mean? On the strength of these singles, what can we expect from Beijing and the No Brainer Camp?
Man, what you can expect from me is, more production, more of everything, you know what I'm saying? And obviously a project this year, you know what I'm saying? I want to have
Okay.
a project. I want a project drop me a year. Sometimes I ain't gonna really really disclose the date like that, but me a year, probably around, when it get a little warmer, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, full project coming from me this year, man. More videos from me in the camp, man. More songs, better production on the songs, better production on the videos, and it's just, man, just turn year. We shooting for the moon this year, man. It ain't like we not been shooting for the moon, but this year we really shooting,
No doubt. Is the Boosie track gonna be on the album?
For a fact.
Okay. So what other features you looking at?
Obviously, I'm gonna have the Boosie feature on there. NBA Hang from the Pop Out joint. I gotta put that on there. I want to do a feature with what's that one guy name? He's from the field. Obviously, he's from Springfield.
What guy? Which guy? He a rapper? He a singer? Which guy?
He kind of does a little bit of both. I need him for a hook though. I'm gonna have to, and this I'm kind of embarrassed because I should know this guy's name. It was a long night last night. Yeah, but I got Mario gonna be on there. Mario Cannon.
Yeah.
Yep, I have him on there. We cooked up a few tracks. I'm still deciding on which one I'm gonna throw on the project. But yeah, and then Big Boss Yvette. I don't know if you know a Big Boss Yvette. She's gonna be on.
She did the Bone the Mac remix.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Big Boss Yvette got St. Louis turned.
Yeah, she been turned for a while, man. But she's really, she's really making a difference now. So it's love, man. And shout out to Big Boss Yvette, man. She's really doing her thing, man. So she's gonna be featured on the album, man, on my track called Bounce House.
Okay.
So
that's a dope joint too. I heard that. Obviously, I didn't hear the version with her verse on it, but I heard the Bounce House joint. You performed it at y'all performed it out at the pool party out at the mansion with us.
Yeah, facts for sure.
Yeah, that joint.
So
that joint crazy.
So she on the back end of that song. So hopefully that'll get that song a little. It's already a dope track. But with her on the back end of it, man, we aiming for a home run.
No doubt. No doubt. So if I'm an artist, if I'm a producer, if I'm a promoter, and I want to get with No Brainer, and I want to get with Beijing, how do we make it happen?
Man, you can hit my manager up, man, at Lee G or at Lee Beats. Man, we got so many pages, on Instagram at No Brainer ENT, at No Brainer Management. Anybody from the camp, man, you can contact me directly. You know what I'm saying? We ain't bougie. You know what I'm saying? Right. So you can always contact me directly, man. You can follow me on Instagram, man, Bay_Jizzle, BAY_GIZZLE. Or, you can find my music on all streaming platforms at BayG. That's BAY space GHEE. So, that's how, that's pretty much how, how you can get me. Get anybody that I'm rocking with, get anybody from the camp.
Bet. We definitely appreciate you for stopping by, Beji. You are definitely connected. You are definitely respected, man. We're gonna be locking in soon. What's up, y'all? Going down South by Southwest this year?
Man, we it's in the works right now, man. I don't have a definite answer, but it's definitely in the talks, man, and it's definitely looking upward. You know what I'm saying? So
Bet.
yeah, it might be the move.
Okay. If y'all come down, man, we definitely gonna have to link down there, man. See what we can do about getting y'all on stage and a live interview.
Yes, sir. Definitely, man. You know how we rocking.
Yes, sir. Man, I appreciate you, my boy. We're gonna get this track on here. You make sure you tune in for the playback. You can catch the playback for this interview and every interview we do on the Connectz radio show, everywhere you catch your favorite podcast, including iHeartRadio, Spotify, Podbean, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and more. Man, again, shouts out, and we appreciate you.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you, man.
Love, bro. Get with me.
Love.
All right, y'all. We ain't gonna hold y'all. I told y'all we gonna play y'all this track before we get out of here tonight. Remember, man, we are the Midwest Connects. If you ain't connected, you ain't respected. This is Beji. Shouts out No Brainer ENT. This the kickback track. We'll be here next week with some more of the interviews with the brightest stars in the culture, and of course, the hottest in hip hop and unsigned R&B. Let's go.
Ralph can't play. RP my nigga Woo Dog, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I ain't in with the chit chat. Break a nigga hair like a Kit Kat. All you gon' hear is click clack. You finna get your shit cracked. Shotgun came with a kickback. Chillin' at the motherfucking kickback. Big pockets, yeah, big racks. Big pockets, yeah, big racks. I ain't in with the chit chat. Break a nigga hair like a Kit Kat. All you gon' hear is click clack. You finna get your shit cracked. Shotgun came with a kickback. Chillin' at the motherfucking kickback. Big pockets, yeah, big racks. Big pockets, yeah, big stacks. What did you niggas expect? Young Beji and I'm getting the check. Fuck is you saying, little nigga, stretch? You know I'm smoking the best. Yeah, I be off all of that excitement. Put that shit right in my motherfucking body. I wanna fuck, just told her come top me. Brain so good, so she went to college. I know that bitch, she nasty. I know she just trying to get ask me. I be fly like a lad. I don't know why they keep asking me. I don't do well on no sad shit. I just get right to that. Bad bitch. I just get right to that bag quick. It's young Beijing. I ain't handling it. I ain't mean with the chit chat. I can break a nigga half. Like a Kit Kat. All you gonna hear is click clack. You finna get your shit cracked. Shotgun came with a kickback. Chilling at the motherfucking kickback. Big pockets, yeah, big racks. Big pockets, yeah, big stack bitch. I ain't even with the chit chat. Break a nigga hair like a Kit Kat. Are you gonna hear is click clack? You finna get your shit cracked. Shotgun came with a kickback. Chilling at the motherfucking kickback.